of the people at the National Assembly, the pride of 10th National Assembly, the pivot of 10th National Assembly, the voice of the voiceless and messenger of hope. Terror and the kingdom of maladministration. Ikenga Ugochinyere.
Ida dokelezo. GDF, one family. PDP, power to the people. Imokelezono. Happy Christmas and New Year in advance. Anabatala moon otu nisi biata. Nihina, our good friend and brother, Dr. Mazi Chima Amade Boroboro, Sinayaga Bida Tota, now our home today to come and show solidarity to us for what we have been through over the years and to salute your resilience and your courage that has stood with me all these years. Ida dokelezono. So kaina bata ezibotere enyi anyị Dr. Chima Amadi with 7 boza. Okay. Today we have a special guest who came to salute you for standing with me and who came to also pay his respect to those our brothers and sisters who were murdered on this very soil. He has not been here to pay his last respect to our great uncle and other family members who the killers from Owerri took life away from in trying to kill me. And to urge you to continue to stand steadfast. And also in return, we will tell him that Idato is his home. Dr. Chima Amadi has always stood with us, and we are going to stand with him. Our journey to the House of Representatives would not have been possible without the unconditional support of Dr. Chima Amadi. Onye mere gi, imere ya. If for any reason, today, tomorrow, next tomorrow, Dr. Chima Amadi says, Ijato, follow me somewhere. Are we going to follow him? He is a brother. He is a father. He is a guardian to our collective aspiration years ago and up to today. When the evil forces, whenever they gather, he's always there to stand with us. We may not agree all the time. There's a friend he has today that I don't like. But that doesn't take away the fact that he is my brother and somebody that I love so much. So my brother and leader, I welcome you to my country home here in Akokwa. We are proud of you. It is no longer in doubt that our state needs a new direction and leadership. Is he alive? Today we travel through the bush to come home. Do we have road? We go through the forest in Oboko to come home. That is why, as your representative, I fought and I campaigned vigorously and got the attention of the federal government to agree to budget 26 billion for the Umuchima Gully Erosion and Ajani Road. And the contractor, a great man, Fanny, with the support of the works minister, moved to site. We're almost 10% to busting through the gully that has killed our people over the years. And the state government said they want to take over and complete. It's their job, we welcome them. But all of you know the man behind the success story happening today on that road. You have seen the Oba to Arondizog Road. We also got that into the budget. In a matter of years, from Olu to Akokwa to Oba to Arondizog, will be expressway all through. Because you elected the right man. Today, our water campaign in all the communities, we are 22 mega water boreholes today, remaining about 30 or thereabout for the whole community in that to have water, because he elected the right man. Our school campaign renovation is at 12 schools now. Same with electrification and the solar grid that we are putting in all these primary schools and the schools in our place. One thing I can assure you is that you sent a true messenger to Abuja. And for standing with me, I will stand with you all the time. Whatever I have, I will always give you, because God has blessed me. Seeing our children go to school is the reason why we have the scholarship scheme that is on the third phase today. So today is not time for political talk. Tonight also by 10 p.m., we'll have the praise night all through the night. We'll be having Choma Jesus, Chinyere Udoma, Felice Ndukwa, and other hosts of legendary gospel singers here in this our compound today. We will continue to celebrate because God has been very merciful to us all these years. Our victory, our achievement, our consistency is because God is with us and you people are with me. But there's one thing I will say today. We will not be found lacking in the battle to give Imo a purposeful leadership. Make no mistake about it. Imo belongs to all of us. We must raise the standard. And if that means us going back to the battle, we are ready to go back to the battle. And if so, so as the state leader of the party in Imo, I will help to reorganize our people and lead our people to that glorious battle to rescue Imo State. And if when the time comes, those who have stood with us, like Mazi Dr. Chimamade, offers to say he wants to lead that struggle to rescue Imo. Chief Udo Okoye, who has taken office as the national secretary of our party after the appeal court sacked the impostor and political traitor and political sellout Samuel Anyanwu, who sold his own political party to the opponent. is remaining Damagu. Samuel Anyanwu is done, and God willing, Damagu will be thrown into the political dust bin. We will not be tired of fighting them. We will not be tired of speaking up against them, because they represent political evil ravaging the country's opposition today. The impunity they have done in all of the country, especially Rivers and other parts of the country, where they have sold our party to the opposition, to the ruling government, we will retrieve all those chains. On that note, I will salute our very good friend, Seun Fubara, for raising the IGR to 100 billion and running a budget cycle without borrowing. You're a great economic tactician. We are proud of you. Your friends here in Nigeria, we are proud of you.
But I asked myself, I said, why were these people, why were these marauders, why were these beasts, why were these bandits intent on killing Ikenga, Ugochinyere? I was perplexed. In fact, I'm going to tell you people a story that will shock some of you. What happened that day would have happened a week earlier, because we got intelligence that some people have mounted surveillance for Ikenga. And so, the flight that was supposed to take him to Imo State Airport was rerouted to Asaba. And in that flight was my family, every member of my family. They drove in here from Asaba, dropped Ikenga, and on their way going back to Owerri, my family was accosted by these bandits, numbering over 50. They were searching for Ikenga. In fact, the instruction was to make sure that nobody in that bus left that bus alive. Fortunately, my sister who was there was able to send a quick SMS to us, and we quickly escalated. That was how Ikenga survived the first attempt. Little did we know that a week later, they would not only stop looking for him at airports, but they will come to his home. And in so doing, we lost our people. Can we please at this moment, again, take a moment of silence for our dearly departed, those who paid the ultimate price, so that some of us will be alive today. I remember that very day when I was speaking, as I was hearing the shelling, the gunshots, and I called Ikenga. I heard a young boy at the background asking Ikenga, where is my daddy? Where is my daddy? His daddy had been killed. Let us take a moment of silence, that to those who have left us, that we will never forget, that they still remain in our memory. A short moment of silence, please. May their spirit continue to rest in the bosom of the Lord, in Jesus' name.
Jesus, you love me too much.
So I asked myself, why were these people after Ugochinyere? I could not resolve that question, because what would be so significant, what could be so important, that a man would take another man's life for power? That question was answered for me in the last 24 hours since I have been touring Idato with Ikenga, my friend. I realized that these people wanted to stop the benefits of democracy that Ikenga has attracted to you people. I realized, going through Idato, seeing what this young man has achieved in so short a time, that these people knew that this is what the man represented. And that if they allow him to get to Abuja, that they will be exposed for all the years that they have been there occupying that seat, wasting your time, making fortunes out of your misfortune. And finally, someone went there and finally showed us that this thing called leadership is not rocket science. That this thing called service to the people only needs a man who is not greedy. Only needs a man who has the desire to work and who has the people at heart. Today, empowerment and ekwoku, always every month, that or not, okwezioku. Nambu, akpu eba every year. Ewere 2 bags of rice, kela 10,000 persons. Oye ketra no oye ketra ya lo okwezioku. Ubu nu jizi rice na regu okwezioku. Ubu Ikenga buru ụmụ tie ha na school na-enye ha scholarship okwezioku. Ubu erosion na se we meta Ikenga meela nini we keme na emezi okwezioku. Just under 2 years. Just under 2 years. Imagine what you have lost in the last 22 years. Imagine what you have lost in the last 22 years. I now understood why these people wanted to stop him. I also understood why the people of Idato said no. Even when Ikenga was on exile, he was not on ground on election day. I knew where we hit him. I told him, I said, my brother, my son, nothing is too big for you to sacrifice your life. We have already lost too many people. I said, if the Idato people love you, and if they know what you represent, you don't have to be there on election day. They will go to war for you. And you went to war for Ikenga. I remember that day. He called me, he said, leader, how do I mobilize my agents? I said, are your agents not from Idato? I said, if they are from Idato, and there's blood running in their veins, the revolutionary blood of the Idato people, they don't need your money. They will do the needful. The result on that day is unprecedented in the history of Idato. From what I'm seeing, there is no vacancy in that federal constituency. Every vacancy. I also realize that the reason again is because the elites, those who govern you now, are the enemies of the people. And do you know why? Because they realize that the day that the poor masses realize the power that they have, their own is over. I have come today to do 2 things. 2 things only. I have come today to thank for what you have done. And I have come here to thank you and to tell you that we need Ikenga for higher duties. And I've asked you for permission for Ikenga to join us for a higher duty. I've also come here to tell you I'm also telling you today that the battle, let's round up. Let's round up. It's okay. You can't get babes. Let's round up. The battle. Today, I want to announce that the battle to rescue our dear state from mediocrity has started. That thing that you, Idato people are enjoying, the whole state may enjoy. I'm not a politician, but I can tell you something. That we shall do all it takes to make sure that the Imo that we see today will become the Imo of our dreams. And I hope that when I come and call you through my brother Ikenga, you will stand with us. You will stand with us. You will stand with us. I've always stood by you. I have gone around this place. We are not playing politics. Ikenga and I sometimes we disagree. Make no mistake about that. In fact, Ikenga is in a battle between one of my most closest friends. And it pains my heart, and I'm looking forward to the day when both men will be reconciled. But that does not stop the fact that Ikenga is a wonderful man. And Ikenga is the last hope of the common man. And today, I want to announce to this place, to this house, that and to support my friend, I announce the 50 million naira for the support for the rehabilitation.